Movie and Music Network. Offering underground, pop, and esoteric cinema. Discover more at movieandmusicnetwork.com.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm here with Scott and Liz, and it's Oscar time
Yes!
here at Just Seen It.
I love Oscars.
So we're going to talk about the big one, Best Picture. We want to talk about who we think will win and what we think should win. So Liz, we're going to start with you. What do you think should take home the top prize?
Birdman should win everything. Birdman should every single, if there's a category for like best non-Birdman movie, Birdman should win that because Birdman is so great. So I say Birdman should win. I'd be happy if Whiplash won. I'd be happy if Grand Budapest won. It's not gonna happen, but I want it to happen.
Best film named American Sniper should go to Birdman.
Okay, I'm with you on Birdman.
Yeah.
It should win, except there's this one thing.
What?
Boyhood. Boyhood should win. This is an unprecedented film. Boyhood is a movie-going experience like no other. It is the ultimate coming-of-age movie, and in 120 years of making films, it's never been done. It is a testament to the relentless passage of time. It should win Best Picture all the way.
All right, I agree with you to a certain extent. I agree with you in the behind-the-scenes element of Boyhood is amazing. I cannot in any way fault it for basically doing something that has never been done before, although I will argue that the Antoine Donnell pictures are kind of similar. I mean, they're over multiple movies and not just one, but we've seen someone grow up on cinema before, just not in one single film.
Well, Michael Apted did the same thing with his
Seven
other
series.
Yeah.
Similar as well,
Apted.
documentaries. I do think that if that behind-the-scenes element of the picture does not exist, we're not talking about this movie.
I disagree completely
I don't
because
think so.
I'm watching this movie, and like I love coming-of-age movies, but with this film, even if you take the behind-the-scenes stuff out of the equation, and I get why you want to draw attention to that because it should be about what you see on the screen, not how it got there. But watching this film, which as Eller Coltrane, who plays Mason Jr., as he is growing up on the screen, the first couple of years, he looks a little different. You know, he's a little bit taller, his hair is a little bit shorter, but then there was like maybe 1 year where he had a total growth spurt. The effect was mind-blowing, but that's just the tip of the iceberg for why Boyhood should win Best Picture.
But I think if you look at the actual scenes of the film, they're very conventional, and it's the scenes of the stepfather threatening at the kitchen table. I mean, all these things felt very false to me and very simplistic, oversimplified for a film that I wanted to be indie and drawn out and complex, just like the running time is. But the scenes I thought were very compact and actually uninteresting. Birdman, I do agree, both of the films are maverick filmmakers and have this great, I mean, it's like an indie feel to them. They're very bold storytelling, they're very unique, and they're very dynamic. I just think Birdman, the timing of Birdman, yeah, it didn't take 12 years, but the timing of having Michael Keaton, having it being a film about the nature of stardom, the nature of fame.
Meta. It's very meta.
But I think the timing worked out that it's perfect timing for this film, and I want it to win.
The making of a play shot in a way that almost makes it look like a play. I mean, for me, it's sort of a tie in should win between Birdman and American Sniper. And I think for Birdman, to me, it works in a lot of the ways that Gravity worked last year.
Gravity, I love Gravity.
Gravity's great.
There are elements of the making of Birdman that I watch it and I go, I don't know how that was done.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's extremely impressive to me in a day and age when special effects seem very, very easy and you can do pretty much anything. And I'm watching a movie and I go, I don't know how it was made. Boyhood, I know how it was made. It was made over 12 years in a way that you always make movies. It's amazing, but
I'm not taking anything away from what Alejandro González Iñárritu did with Birdman, nor am I taking away from the performances. Michael Keaton, Edward Norton, Emma Stone, fantastic. Even Zach Galifianakis, the guy from The Hangover, was fantastic. Birdman is a great movie, but Boyhood, you talk about scenes being contrived or that they just didn't have any impact. See, I disagree.
Most people disagree with me. Most people love Boyhood.
The reason I disagree is because what I loved about Boyhood, among other things, is that it did not feel contrived. It did not feel melodramatic. No one gets into a car accident. Nobody's dying of cancer. The character arcs of this movie are fantastic.
I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Boyhood 2. I liked Boyhood. I just don't think it's 2014's best movie. I don't think it's Richard Linklater's best work. I think the Before trilogy is a better piece of filmmaking
Before
than
Midnight.
Boyhood is.
Love those movies, yes.
But, I mean, if we want to talk about what we think will win, I think it's going to be Boyhood.
I love American Sniper. And American Sniper is Clint Eastwood's best movie since $1 Million Baby, which came out 10 years ago. Bradley Cooper gave a superb performance. I mean, a real revelation for Bradley Cooper, even after American Hustle last year and Silver Linings Playbook the year before. He is a fantastic actor.
It's unfortunate, I think, some of the politics of the movie people are bringing up. I think it's way overblown, as it always is when people talk about the politics of a movie.
But you can read the film both ways. You can read the film as a liberal, and you could read the film as a conservative.
I don't think it has to be a political movie at all.
No,
but
it's
I just
not.
want to point this out.
I didn't see it as a political movie. I just saw it as a great film, period.
Right.
But the reason I love the film is that because I read into Bradley Cooper's all the the sad looks in his eyes. I think that he's in denial as a character. But you can read it and you could think this is a gung-ho patriot who just wants to defend his country. There are like many different shades of interpreting this character, and that's why Clint Eastwood did such a great job directing it and why I think it's a solid film. But I do agree that Boyhood will win this category. I do agree, and I'm not upset. I think Linklater's a fantastic director, and I think the movie's a decent movie. I just want Birdman to win.
Here's to Boyhood, here's to the Oscars, and here's to Just Seen It.
The Oscar for Best Review Show goes to Just Seen It.
It is a milestone achievement. It has to win. It will win. There you go.
Cool.
But it's also got a lot of white people in it. Anyway, moving on.